Hello and welcome to another edition of the Seaman High School News. Stay tuned for some award-winning student public service announcements, recognition of our Seaman High School lunch ladies, and a look into some students' spring break, just to name a few. Hi, I'm Katie Hughes.
And I'm Randy Holiday.
With your Seaman High School News broadcast. Let's take a look at Robert Riley and Corey Jones's report on Food Service Director Kay Cabus.
It's empty now, but shortly students will be making their way down the halls and joining the lunch line. Once in line, students have the opportunity to take advantage of a nutritious meal. Food Service Director Kay Cabus is in charge of those meals.
I oversee the production of approximately 3,400 meals a day here at Seaman, give or take some. We have approximately 40 employees that make this all happen, and we hope we just make a great meal every day.
However, it isn't as simple as just preparing a few lunches. In the age of supersizing, obesity is rolling over this nation like waves over an ocean. According to the Surgeon General, 20% of children are obese. To aid in lowering that number, school cafeterias, as a result of a set of federal guidelines, are starting to serve healthier meals.
Very soon. We follow currently the 2000 guidelines. It will be updated in this coming year with more specific guidelines and exactly how many servings or how many cups that you need to get a day. So I'm sure that they're going to revise what you know as the food guide pyramid, because I'm sure, as you know, there's a problem in America with childhood obesity.
But many feel healthy meals at school go beyond just helping to sidetrack this nation on its way to a heart attack. Some would argue that a well-fed student makes a smarter student.
It's hard to believe, but there are students out there. This may be their only meal of the day. This may be their only nutritious meal of the day. So it's my job to make sure that I give that child the food that they need to make their brains work, to make the nervous tissues work, to make everything work properly. Because if you don't have food, you can't learn.
Healthier school meals will hopefully aid in this nation's weight problem and create smarter students. But according to Cabus, healthy food isn't just about the here and now, it's a decision that can shape your life.
My hope is that we have established a pattern where a student understands that what you put in your body will affect you for the rest of your life, and what you learn now is going to affect you for the rest of your life.
A special thanks goes out to all the lunch ladies and food service providers for all their hard work. Next, Colby Sharples gives us a little insight on students' spring break. Let's take a look.
Spring is finally here, and you know what that means, time for spring break. Now let's see what a few students have in mind.
Colorado, Winter Park, skiing.
Padre.
Why did you guys choose to go there?
We just thought it'd be fun, and we're driving to take a road trip, so we're gonna have fun. And a lot of us haven't ever been to the beach or the ocean, so we're excited to do that.
Going to Wichita. My sister just moved down there, and me and my other sister are going to visit her and go shopping.
Break. I think I'm just gonna hang out with my friends, go to a couple parties, shows, just lay back, relax, have a nice time.
Now let's take a look at Ashley Smith, who plans on utilizing her spring break by helping out others.
Going to Juarez City, Mexico. Are going to be building homes for the less fortunate people and just helping them out. It helps you see how the other side of the world lives, and it helps you just realize that how less fortunate some people are compared to us. Meeting the people and just seeing how cool it'll be to build houses and just make something for someone else that will really help them out.
Spring break is over. Let's see how a few Seaman seniors' little break went.
We went to South Padre Island, Texas. Just went to the beaches during the day, and we went to all the different dance clubs that night. To this club called Louie's, and we got to see Juvenile perform, and it was just fun because there was a lot of people there and they played good music and stuff.
I went to Panama City, Florida, out on the beach and got burnt.
Pretty much stayed in North Topeka, hung out with some of my friends.
It was awesome. We had a really good time. We went down to Orlando with the band, and we went to all three parks. We went to Epcot, and we went to MGM, and we went to Animal Kingdom, and It was a really good time. We had one parade, and that was it, and it was only like 3/4 of a mile. It was really fun, and there was a lot of famous people that saw us, and there was 100,000 people that saw us at the parade, and it was really fun. We had a good time. A lot of funny things happened, like our hotel, you know, we had 130 some kids, and we had some pretty crazy things that happened at the hotel. We had like 26 people in a hot tub. That was pretty fun. And it rained a couple times, but it was really hot, and we all had a good time.
Lots of fun over to Kansas City with a couple friends, and we were going to get a hotel room, and we were going to stay the night. We were going to go to World's Fun all day until we were real tired to stay the night in a hotel room, and it was going to be loads of fun, but my parents wouldn't let me because I'm not 18 yet, and it stinks.
So as you can see, everyone enjoys spring break. Whether it's relaxing around town, partying, or helping out others, it is a break well spent.
Thanks, Colby. Last week, Jessica Porter and Katie attended Kansas Technology Leadership Convention to enter their public service announcements for teachers. Let's take a look at the 5th and 2nd place entries from Seaman High School.
Each of these people have something in common. It's not their hair, it's not their eyes, and it's not their nose. So what is it? They are all extraordinary teachers who have made a difference in a child's life. How would we have doctors, engineers, or members of any other profession without good teachers?
Many teachers retire every year, and your children need good quality teachers to replace.
When I was little, I always wished
I could be a hero.
When I grew up,
I am a teacher.
I am a teacher. I am a teacher.
I am a teacher.
And I am a teacher. Right now, 35% of our teachers will be eligible for retirement in the next 5 years. That's how I know the work I do now will extend far into the future.
Isn't it time your wishes came true?
More times than not, when a teenager sees a cop, fear rushes over them. They see a cop, they think trouble. But why? Here at Seaman High School, we have a civil and criminal rights class where students gain a better understanding of the law. We talked to Ms. Sittenauer to see exactly how this can be done.
One of the components of the class is a time where we learn about empathy for law enforcement. Since most young people's experiences with police officers are negative because they might get pulled over for speeding or their party is broke up, we try and provide an opportunity for them to see the other side of law enforcement and just how difficult it would be to be a police officer.
The civil and criminal rights class isn't all about lectures. They have officers come and give them a little insight and behind the scenes.
We do a couple different things. We have Officer Jinks come in and tell them about their rights regarding drinking. As an underage person, they don't have the right to drink. We look at DUIs. And
the class also gets a chance to look through fatal vision goggles, and some students found it to be different.
It was nothing like being drunk. It was like, I don't know, changed colors, and it was really weird.
Others, not so much.
Made like the line like not look straight at all. It was like curved and bent, and when you walked, you couldn't even walk straight. It was like you'd be stumbling to one side or stumbling on the other side.
We have them put the fatal vision goggles on, which is a pretty unique opportunity for them to see what it's like to be impaired and to see that they really can't function the way they think that they can if they've been drinking. And it's really a neat opportunity for the kids who play law enforcement to see just how tough that job would be. And they really do develop empathy for the law enforcement officials.
I feel that the officer.
Congratulations! Here at Seaman High School, we have a civil and criminal rights class that allows students to get more familiar with the police. Casey Hughes and I reported what it is that students study.
They just do their jobs, you know. They're not trying to get you in trouble. They're not trying to pull you over. They're just trying to make sure everybody stays safe. And
it makes me feel safe knowing that they're out there to help you. And if you do get pulled over, you will get in trouble, but yet they're trying to help you and make sure you don't hurt someone else.
Up next, Harvey Flowers gives us a little insight on where call slips come from. But first, a message from SAD.
Not only are you risking your future, you're risking theirs too.
Hand them
Many of you get call slips every day, but do you know the process it takes to get to our classroom? Who do you think makes call slips?
Well, I always thought it was the magic little elves, same ones that run the stoplights.
Where do you think call slips come from?
I think call slips come from trees.
Interesting. Where do you think call slips come from?
From the office.
So here's the mystery. This simple piece of paper. How did it get here? Nobody knows.
Thanks, Harvey. Well, that's it for today, but tune in Sunday at 6 to see our rebroadcast. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
guys.